Okay, I'm live. Hello, people. We're gonna play some Bayou and talking about the prolific list before. This is probably a game that's not good for PP, but it's one game I loved as a kid. I love it when I started speedrunning it. And yeah, we're gonna do some Bayou. So we're gonna pick Game B because I do not have a Famicom Shepherd because they are like $180 here in Sweden, so I don't feel like buying one. But we are gonna get started here. I do not know if I have my own timer, but I will do a countdown and start my timer in case they do their timer or if they capture mine. We will see. But yeah, we're gonna pick Game B here, and time will start at a certain moment here, so I will count down. 3, 2, 1, go! So this is a beat 'em up game, which have several parts of the run. It has like a shooter stage, a racing stage, and stuff like that. So the reason why this game is so hard is that enemies are actually really strong in this game, like equally strong to you. So what we want to do is try to negate as much of the damage as we can. And we're gonna try and save that meat for a little bit. And we can glitch the enemies like that to get them walking back and forth. And we are gonna try for a despawn right here, which happens right here. We did not get the despawn. So you can despawn one of these. But it's okay, because we can just unlock. Oops. So, one of the reasons why I think this game is so underrun is because it has so few safe strats, if that makes sense. Like, it's a really rough game to beat. It's probably one of the hardest NES games to actually beat. That's not good, but it's okay. So here we go down into the water and we smack this alligator with our stick. And these alligators takes a lot of hits to actually kill. And we have some meat over there. We're gonna grab it for safety. And you really want a stick here, because if you don't have a stick, it's really annoying. So here we get some guns. That's not good. And we can shoot people with our gun. And we shoot him. We're just gonna do the safety strat here. And we jump through the water because it's slightly faster than walking. Now we have a scuba diver again. And I kind of want the bullet vest for later. So we're gonna get to the end of stage here. So I started running this game at the end of last year, and I really just fell in love with it again because it's such a good game. Like really just a solid game, and I really want more people to speedrun this game. Also here we have the first shooter stage, where you can use the light gun here, and I think in theory it's actually faster to do it with the light gun, but it's also a little bit straining because you only lose bullets when you miss targets, and you kind of wanna end the stage with one bullet left, which means that you need to at least press the shoot button 99 times. And if you ever played with a zapper, it's kinda straining to shoot for that many times in a row. There is also a Japanese version of the game called Mad City, which is way easier. Oh. Also, if we wait and shoot this and shoot it now, we can get an extra life. And we shoot there. Also, stuttering today. That's not good. But one thing I gotta say, one thing I really like about this game is the music. I think Konami did a really good work with the music. Okay, we got health refill, which is good. I have a little bit too many bullets. So we're gonna try and waste a few. Well, we're gonna play it a little bit safe. So here comes the first RNG part, is if the helicopter wanna stay on screen. Which it didn't wanna do. Yeah, it actually has 3 different endings, the Japanese version. And the US version only has 1. We're just gonna smack him until he dies. So the bulletproof vest protects you from knives as well. So again, we need to kill a few alligators. And we kill the eagle or whatever it is. We're gonna look for the meat, just to be safe. One of the reasons why I submitted this is because I wanted to see how well I can do the racing stages in a marathon. Because I'm a little bit worried that it could go horribly wrong. But that's kind of what is exciting about speed running, right? That you don't know whether or not it will go good or bad. And I feel like the racing stages is definitely a point where like I could just freeze up and get stuck, but I wanna believe in my ability to not choke runs. So coming up we have the first boss. Also you see me exploiting enemy movement. So what we wanna do here is get rid of his armor first, like that. Then we wanna hit him with the stick until he dies. We actually gonna move over here. Oh, that's okay. Let's just jump and hit him and kill him. And now our Annabelle is saying, help me, help me. Oh right, the story. Basically, Gordon is kidnapping our girlfriend because we burnt down his... Is it casino we burnt down or something? And now we're trying to get our girlfriend back. So yeah, the racing stages is probably why most people didn't beat this game. Because even if you get through here, you usually lose like a continue or two as a casual player. Because they did not make these stages easy at all. And I mean this did come... Also, what was that hitbox? What was that hitbox, people? But yeah, this game was basically released during the time where Nintendo of America started doing this like anti-rentals kind of thing, where they made like games harder just to force people to rent the game more and more. And this racing stage is definitely a byproduct by that. They made it way harder than the Japanese version. In the Japanese version you have like a health bar, you do not die in one hit. Bullets actually works when you shoot cars. And I'm starting to get nervous because this should not happen. And also my cat, Frasse. Nej, Frasse! Okay, this is not good. My cat is standing on my console. The cat RNG did not ruin me this time around, at least. Oh my god. My cat made me so nervous right there. Okay, calm down. Calm down. He did not destroy your run. That's it. Come on. I need to push my cat away right now. Because I do not want him to step on my console and freeze it. Because remember, NES is an old console. Any pushes on them might freeze the game, sadly. Okay, we made it through. I did feed the cat. I did. But he's like, no, you're talking. I wanna be around you. Oops. And we're moving on to the second and final racing stage. As long as I get through this, I'm fine, really. Because I should get an extra life at the end of this stage or during next stage, so... Yeah, I waited there because I've done that several times before, so I knew that car would catch up right there. And the oil spills on this stage actually doesn't do that much, so this stage is actually way easier than the first one, in my opinion. Because you don't have to memorize where the rocks are, or in this case where the oil is, because they aren't actually that bad. But we still have the issue with bullets not counting as hits. And that's why we love this game and the racing stages. In reality, the racing stages aren't actually that bad, to be honest. Once you start speedrunning the game, because they are set in the RNG. But I haven't de-rusted this game that much. I did one run during the week and then one run today, and I felt okay about it at least. But the biggest time save you can do in this game comes... Okay, I'm gonna blame the game here. Okay, we cannot take another death. I'm a little bit worried now. But if we slow down before every kill... Okay, we got an extra life. Okay, we're fine. Oh, I was a little bit... Yeah, I do not know how he throws those grenades. Like, he has a really good throwing arm. So in this stage, we can actually despawn enemies by walking up and down. So you saw right there I despawned enemies. Well, you didn't really see it, but trust me, I'm despawning enemies by doing this. And here we are killing him. Did not get that despawn. But it's okay. We're getting some meat over here. And here we get the most... Oh, not right here actually. I was one enemy ahead. But here we get one of the most broken weapons in the game. Which is the whip. And the reason why it's so broken is that you can keep distance so well with it. And here we want to stop right here, I believe. Oh, it's slightly more. Let's just kill this guy. Because now when we have the whip, he is really not that dangerous. Here we're hoping for some more despawns. We got one at least, so that's okay. And as you can see as well, I'm kinda walking up and down to get out of their attack vertically. And the reason behind that is simply because they need to stop and just readjust whenever they need to move to a different level. And we're hoping for some despawns. We did not get both. Maybe that's it. I'm trying to move my cat away from console. I'm keeping one eye on the cat and one eye on the game because I'm so worried. We do not want to pick up the sticks, and we're playing a little bit safe here. But yeah, this game has many like top speedrunners. Like it has Ness Cardinality. It has Darbian. It have Fiesel on there, and is a Murfinator or something like that. And none of them actually have the world record. Oh, that's not good. I think the last guy here has a whip, so it's okay. It's actually faster without the whip here at the end, so it's not a big deal. And we're done with the final long stage of the game. And now we go on to stage 7, which is the second and final shoot 'em up stage. And I might just get screwed by the motorcycle RNG here. Basically, the motorcycles can decide to shoot me right away or not shoot me at all. And if too many decides to do that, to shoot me right away, I will simply not have enough health to beat the final or the boss of this stage. Like, the least I need is 4 health, and even that is really rough. I want to get there with at least 5 health. And not only the motorcycle guys are the hard ones, to be honest. Like the hardest ones, like because of how this stage color scheme is, it can be really hard to see enemies at times, especially on this screen. Like that guy can be really hard to see sometimes. But we're trying to focus here to not lose the sight of enemies right here. And here we're going. Only taken 1 hit so far, it's really good. But I'm running low on bullets. Oh, we got the... Okay, luckily we got the bullet vest. But we are running low on bullets, sadly. But the bullet vest basically makes it so we can't take damage. I'm only gonna shoot if they stop and aim for me. Oh, he hit me. The 22 bullets should still be okay, actually. Okay. So now we're going to Gordon's front yard here. We need to... And we have a gun. So these guys have vests. Actually, we can just do this, to be honest, because we are completely fine. So here we want to hit him to make him jump, but he did not jump. No, we want to hit him so he loses his armor first. And now we want to shoot him. And optimally you want to do that without him spawning dogs, but it's all okay. So a funny thing about this game, in the US version, I do not remember if this is the case in the Japanese version, but in this version, if you have any weapons or armor going into the final boss, they get more health. So we actually want him to beat us up so we lose both of our stuff. Okay, that was actually a really clean boss fight. So we want to kill the first one, but if you ever played this game before, you know these bosses usually do not go down that quickly, and that's time, people, actually. And let's just enjoy the ending music. Also, my end timer did not work for some reason. Are you alright? For a while, I didn't know what was going to happen. But I knew you would come. Just thinking of you is what got me this far. I'm never going to let you go. That's kinda creepy. I can never let you experience something like this again. I don't want to ever be apart from you again. I love you, Annabelle. Oh, Billy. And we get the kissing scene and Billy West. But yeah, people, that's Bayou Billy for you. A game I really loved as a kid, a game I really loved speedrun, and a game I want more people to pick up. And if you don't like the American version, play the Japanese version, way easier. Really recommend that one. But yeah, I'm gonna take a small break here and then be back with some Famicom Cycle Race Roadman. Cycle Race Roadman. Anyways, take care and see you in a little bit.